September update of the 288 gallon rimless. Two things have happened in the last month. One, I lost a bunch of fish. Had this male Antheus, actually it was a female who turned male, and he just went nuts, killed off a bunch of females. Now we're down to him and two females that he keeps trapped in that back corner right there. I'm thinking he's going to settle down, but yeah, becoming male apparently was a bit of a struggle for him because he decided to kill everybody off and save himself two females. So that was a bummer. He also took out a small female Bartlett's. So yeah, lost a bunch of Antheus. Also lost some wrasses. Figured out it was my purple dotty back, who we'll probably see as I film here. Decided he didn't want wrasses in his tank and proceeded to kill 3 of the 4 off. There's one holding its own in there, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, kind of a bummer on the fish front. I did pick up this coal tang over here and the filefish. They happen to be swimming near each other here. So 2 new additions after all those losses. They were accepted well into the community, and everything is going smooth again, and slowly but surely that male lyre-tail is settling down. But I had mentioned in my thread that I got a bunch of new lobos, so I'm just going to go left to right and show all my lobos real quick, and then I'll point out the new ones as I go here. So here's an existing. This is pink with baby blue and gray highlights. Really cool little lobo right there. Up here we have a green and yellow. I've had him for quite some time. This is a new addition right here. This lobo is purple and blue with a green mouth. Really cool. I've had this one here. This is green with orange highlights here. Got a super bright pink I've had for a long time right here. Let's see, let's move on down to my red and what would that be? Kind of a red and purple lobo. Have had him for a long time. Here's the other new addition lobo, rainbow lobo, purple, orange, blue, and green. And because of where it's sitting under the lights and the camera angle, you can't really get a great detail of just how pretty that lobo is, but it is beautiful. Then over here we have a new bright pink lobo, same as this guy over here that I showed you in terms of color, but this is from a TCMAS member, Old Nemo. So that one's doing really well. So those are the new additions coral wise. SPS I'm just kind of letting settle out. Had some STN issues. This guy had some burnt tips and he's growing polyps on his burnt tips again. They're just, everything's coming back nicely. We're getting some new growth, white tips on a bunch of them. This guy's growing again. This guy's growing again. So yeah, this guy's growing again. So we're finally starting to see some new growth. Had some really weird stuff going on, and I think it was all temperature related. I got that under control. So that's it. That is the September update. We've got way less Antheus, a few less wrasse, added the filefish there and the coal tang, and we're going to let things sit fish-wise for a couple months and see what happens here. Achilles is doing great, still ick-free. Go back, do a quick full tank shot. Everything doing good. As you can tell, normally I do these videos right after I clean. So this sand bed hasn't been vacuumed for 2.5 weeks. And back glass has not been scrubbed down. So it's not quite as pristine as I usually like to video it, but wanted to show those new lobos. So September update for the 288 gallon rimless. Everything's doing well.